I'm going to take a liberty here under general items because everyone else here is staff, with the exception of item number 16, where Mr. Randy Page is here and present to answer any questions. I'd like to move item number 16, establishment of the summer intern program, to the forefront of the general items.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Mayor and council members. My name is Darren Gale, your Economic Growth and Public Affairs Manager. This evening, it's my opportunity to present to you information about a Summer at City Hall intern program. And with me this evening is Randy Page, who is the Director of Regional Occupational Programs and Career and Technical Education at the Sutter County Office of Education. This past year, Councilmember Didball and Councilmember Cleveland attended the League of California Cities annual conference, and we heard a presentation on the City of Sacramento's Summer at City Hall program. It's a program to bring youth and get them active into our local community. It's also trying to provide the tools of our upcoming workforce to have those essential skills they need to succeed in life. Over the past couple months, the city, the Yuba City Unified School District and the Sutter County Office of Education have worked together to at least move forward the idea of having a Summer at City Hall program. The three goals is to provide youth with more opportunities, foster interest and provide the tools to be a civically engaged youth, and teach youth how to use their voice to advocate for themselves and others. I would also like to tie a direct correlation between this program and our economic development work plan, which talks about working and building the foundation of our youth in our community. The number one way that we can improve the economic development's future of our community is by ensuring we have a strong up and coming workforce. This program will cost money. That's where I'd like to turn over to Randy Page, who has a funding mechanism and a grant that they've received to see this program be successful at least for 2 years. Randy.
Good evening, and thank you for moving me up. Although it was a fascinating meeting, and I would have gladly sat through the next 4 items. But I am excited to talk about this one in particular. Our county office is the fiscal agent for $8 million 4-county grant that we applied through the California Career Pathways Trust a year ago. We were one of 20 applicants out of 197 that were funded in the program. And one of the brownie points, if you will, was to include a citizenship or government component in this grant. And what that does is it ties together not only all of the hands-on skills that our students are learning as a result of this grant, advanced manufacturing, agriculture, IT, the health services fields, culinary, and there's 3 or 4 others that slip my mind right now, but just suffice it to say that we felt like the softer skills, and I don't mean it to sound soft, because when you say advocate, that indicates that a student is learning how to argue a point, become a leader in their school, on their work site. All those things are what employers look for. I had a group of young people from East Nicholas attend a field trip at Frank M. Booth this morning, and all that they heard was leadership, 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 leadership from the employees. Larry Booth, anyone that got up to talked about the core values of that company, which are no different than the core values of most of the companies in our area. And so we felt, Councilwoman Didball and I, that this is a great idea, and I think it's something that we can get going fairly quickly. And so we've contacted Yuba City Unified School District, And what we'd like to do is create a summer school program where the students actually receive credit, as well as the opportunity to job shadow and mentor on a rotating basis so that they learn how their city government works. And that's not only going to make them better employees, it's going to make them better tax-paying employees later on when they're, come to meetings like this and can ask intelligent questions about how their taxes are being spent. We're really excited about this. It's still, we're still looking at curricula. There's some tried and true programs out there from Elk Grove and other areas in Sacramento, and we're going to be looking at some of those. And we're going to be recruiting the kids from Yuba City Unified School District, and we're going to shoot for 30. It's kind of ambitious for the first time around, but we set the bar high when we wrote the grant, and so we better be able to jump over it. So with that, I'd like to answer any questions you might have.
Any questions of Mr. Page?
No questions, but thank you, Randy, for moving forward with Councilwoman Didball. I'll have to actually completely defer all the effort to her because it's her passion is the youth. I have other passions that I work for in the community, and she was the one that put legs to this and you, so I compliment her on her efforts.
And I can echo that by saying my first email was that we're going to meet tomorrow at 5 o'clock at Starbucks. And we were sitting down, jotting ideas down the very next day. And her passion was evident. And we certainly share that passion with her and are dedicated to making this program a success. There is a possibility that we'd be able to fund the program for a third year. It's looking very much like we're going to be able to do that. We've eliminated some vendors that couldn't quite cut the muster as far as we were concerned. We wanted the funding for our program to go to schools and kids, and I'm proud to say 96% of our funding does go to schools. 4% goes for the administration of the program. And that includes all the money that we gave to Yuba College, which was well over $1 million. So this is really a great community effort, and I think you're all going to be very proud of the results in 4 years when we're done.
I just want to add, thank you very much. It is a true passion of mine, and I see kids in our room right now, and hope to see you in the future program. The goal is to start this summer, so that's why there's no procrastination. The meeting is tomorrow at 5. No, and we've been moving forward with this at a very, very fast pace. So, and we're hoping that as the program kicks off, that we will be speaking at the League of Cities this coming year about our program, so you can be a participant of that. And I thank everybody for jumping in and helping and making it happen. So.
And we do plan to replicate this in the city of Marysville and other jurisdictions in the 4 counties. We're currently working right now with the Gold Sox baseball team to set up a sports management program that would benefit the students of Marysville High School. And they are thrilled about the opportunity to do that. And that's on a fast track as well. So that may take a little bit longer. It might be next year before we get that off the ground. But this is a priority for us right now.
To the mayor. Cash. I think it's very important. Thank you very much, Randy. I think it's very important for us as a city that when we do got this grant for 2 years and possibly 3 years, that we're able to line up some of the students that want to participate with the departments that would best fit them, in the sense that we put them in with either it's planning or economic development, that we don't put them in the clerical parts of saying we need your help here and we need your help there, because this is really for the kids to learn career pathing. Is this what they want to do? And maybe be able to apply this year and come back next year. Because I think one of the great success stories for us in our entire executive group is perhaps Arnaldo, who went through a similar program where he was, and guess what? He's ahead of our planning department here. So we would love to have you students come back, see this is what you want to do, job shadow, go to school, we want you to come back to our community and be those leaders that we need. Because very often that when we have positions opening, we have a lot of people coming from outside of the area, and we would love to have what we call homegrown folks such as yourselves. So this is an opportunity for yourselves to apply, get the word out to your friends that there is jobs not only here in Yuba City, but perhaps in Marysville, perhaps with the Gold Sox, if that's what you guys want to do. It's a great, great opportunity for the city. It's a great opportunity for yourself, and great opportunity for the Office School of Education and Councilwoman Didball in Cleveland for them both spearheading this thing.
And any youth that are here, we have a number of pathways programs, and you should really take advantage of your counseling staff at your high school to find out exactly what those are at your particular site.
Yeah, I was just going to add that even in Sacramento, my Sacramento office, we actually have college students that come in job shadow, and we do pair them up with an area that they are interested in pursuing. So that's the whole idea, is to you know, it might end up being a career that you're really passionate about, or it might end up being, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this. What am I thinking? And it might lead you into a direction that you're going to be more passionate about. So it'll be a great experience.
And I couldn't agree with Councilman Gill more that we do want to find out what that passion is that that student has.
Yeah.
And sometimes that, you know, means tripping a couple of times, but success story after success story I see in ROP and all the other federal programs and state programs I've been involved with for 32 years now. So
we'll go through an application process. So every student who is interested will complete an application process. We'll review the applications, and then you will come in for an interview with myself and whatever panel that we decide on. So you will be selected depending on where we can place you.
Okay.
Paige, I just want to thank you for applying and getting this grant for our community. We've talked about this for some time now, and I'm just thank you for the effort that you put in, not only at the ROP program, but the pathways and the work that you do to bring these kind of projects and the dollars to our community to be able to do this. And thank you.
I appreciate it, and it's my pleasure to serve my community. Thank you.
I think it'd be appropriate at this time for the council to take actual action in if we're going to support this program.
Through the mayor.
Okay.
I'd like to recommend supporting this item and move a motion to approve it.
Second that motion.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much, Randy.
Thank you very much.
You can go home now.
You said it was an intriguing meeting. You might as well stay for the other items.